I put these Amerimax gutter guards in 4 years ago. It might even be 5. I'll have to check when I publish the video. I just wanted to do an update. I did it for the first 2-3 years, I believe, and I didn't do my my gutter guards eaves last year. I just didn't have time. So right now it is July 2016, and these have been in at least for 4 years. And I just want to show you if they've held up, and they have generally. I'm quite happy. I prefaced my other videos by saying I'm in Vancouver, Canada, where it's quite temperate. It doesn't freeze and snow a lot, and then it doesn't bake in the heat. So I know with these nylon gutter guards, there's a lot of complaints about breaking and UV and all that sort of stuff. That absolutely, I think that can happen. It doesn't happen here in my temperate location. So this is the worst part of my house right here. I'm all surrounded by cedar trees, great western cedars, and I get all kinds of gunk dumped down here. So if there's any problem, it's going to be right here. And you can see one thing I want to point out, I've got a it's called I think a hidden eaves trough. I don't have the typical what do they call them, J's or K's or something like that, the ones that just hang down. I've got a rubber membrane right here that comes right out of the cedar shake roof, and what I do when I install them, as you can see, is I just clipped the gutter guard in on the left, and then laid it across as much as I could on the rubber membrane. It's vinyl actually, and that tends to that worked okay. So I'm going to give these like an A grade, because my eaves have not been clogged at all in the past 5 years, and the gutter guards have held up wonderful. So what I do, just want to show you what's happened. So this isn't the worst part of the roof. A lot of gunk is built up on the top, as you can see, and this is 2 years of gunk. And you know, there's a lot in there, so it's certainly trapped a lot of the gunk. And then if I pull this off, what I'm finding is underneath there's some needles. There are, but it's mainly goo. Okay, so that's all just the muck that's dripped down, just dirt and dust and grime, and it's made its way through the gutter guard as planned, but this has kept out all the big twigs and stuff that can gunk up the downspout. So I've had no downspout failures in the 4 or 5 years that I've had these Amerimax gutter guards up. And all I'm doing now, and you can see what I've done, I've just gone through and lifted them up, and I'm taking it's a big drywall compound spreader, and I'm just picking up the goo like this, and I'm just dropping it into a bucket over here. So I've done a couple of these, and I'll just go around my whole house and continue to pick up this goo, and then I'm washing off the gutter guard and replacing it, and that's going along great. They're dirty right now because I haven't washed them down, but I will after. So look, I just wanted a quick update. These gutter guards they've stayed in place. You will notice down here, right there, where I had them installed, they did fall off of the edge. So it's slipped the edge. The slotted edge here has fallen off of my eaves trough, and that's simply because look at all the gunk there. So I do need to clean this off every year. I didn't do it last year because of time, but I'm doing it now, and otherwise they would have been nicely in place. All right, so a little update. Probably the last one. These things are going to last, I'm going to guess, another 2, 3, 4 years, and I would certainly rebuy them again. All right, so good luck with yourselves, and maybe see you in a couple of years.